Next guest is seeing rising commodity and transportation costs firsthand as retail demand soars. Nick Pinchuk, Snap-on chairman and CEO, joins us now. Nick, great to have you back on the show.
How's it going, Morgan? How are you?
Doing well, thanks. So the great debate around inflation, which we've been having for weeks now, and is certainly in focus for investors as we await this Fed meeting that kicks off tomorrow. In terms of those higher costs, those input prices, and what that means in terms of your end markets and how the strength you have to price your finished goods, what are you seeing within Snap-on?
Well, Snap-on is a special company. We're both a distributor and a manufacturer, and we're very vertically integrated. So we have a lot of opportunity. Like general companies, when you see things like inflation, your job is to offset them, find offsets, and that's what we're doing. We also, as the market leader, have the ability to price, so that's a reasonable thing for us, that we can manage that fairly easily. Whether we think this is transitory or not is another question. I would say if you come out of a pandemic, you would expect transitory things like this. And so we kind of expect it to be that way. The market, though, is booming. I'll tell you that this is an unusual situation. Our business is up. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Your business is up.
Our business is up double digits, both in profit and earnings. And we came out of the pandemic stronger than when we entered. But I was just with some grassroots people last weekend, our franchisees from all over the country. And, when I talked to them, I was thinking about what other people have said, kind of paraphrasing what James Carville said quipped in the 92 election. It's a psychology, stupid. People talk about stimulus and a catch-up. Stimulus was mostly about paying down debt, but it's really about something more than that. The psychology of the average consumer that we see in garages and factories and our normal everyday customer, which Snap-on deals with all the time, is very strong. Part of it is this recession is different. The last recession was sort of caused by the gnomes of finance, and we didn't know how it happened. People in the trenches didn't know why it was going to come. But this one, everybody knows how it's going to finish, and they're hearing the all clear. So I think this is going to go on forever. Maybe it is not a coincidence that the Roaring '20s followed the pandemic 100 years ago.
Yeah, getting back to this transitory debate, though, certainly one area where we've seen spikes in prices in recent inflation readings has been the vehicle market. You serve the vehicle market through at least two of your different business segments. How is that propelling or benefiting your company right now?
It helps a lot. New vehicle sales don't really make a difference for us. We're all about a repair and about the 281 million cars that are in the car park. But rising used car prices, which is a big component at 5% inflation, makes a huge difference. The National Association of Manufacturers looks at this, and one of the things that it's not just the commodity prices themselves, but it's also the labor that's important. And there are about 850,000 manufacturing jobs that are open now. Jim Cramer on your show before talked about getting people's salaries up. Well, the way to get their salaries up is get them into manufacturing. The idea that there's 800,000 jobs available now, and these are jobs that keep your family warm and safe and dry. And one of the reasons why people don't go into it, I suppose, is the skills don't match. That's why upskilling in the American workforce is very important. The other thing is people view manufacturing jobs as the consolation prize of our society. Well, this pandemic should have taught us differently, because manufacturers were at their post working to keep our society from disintegrating while we engaged and defeated the COVID. They're not the consolation prize. They're the heroes of the society. So in these days, I think the idea that, okay, there's all these open jobs. Well, there's a lot of disenfranchised disillusioned former service employees that could be brought into this. One of the reasons why the National Association of Manufacturers is launching this Creators Wanted effort to try to bring people into manufacturing, raise the median wages, create strength in our domestic supply chain, which helps some of this supply question, and make America stronger. Right. I think it's a great time for us.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.